Cancer. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. A little bit about how my workings, or how I usually go through these readings, is we'll have a quick little rundown of maybe some planetary placements and the moon placements, and then we'll compare that to our work with that in conjunction with what we have going on here in your cards. It's more of an alchemy approach where we're using not only the tarot cards, but the planetary placement, definitely the moon placement, in order to get a better feeling, a better reading, a better understanding of the energy in your life and the situations in your life and how they are affecting you, and maybe positive ways that you can approach that. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, this week the moon will be full in the location of Gemini. This moon is also known as the beaver moon. The full moon shines light on hidden aspects of our lives. And when these hidden aspects are revealed to us, it is really to help encourage us to practice self-care. So this new moon in this full moon in Gemini is really about self-care and practicing self-care. Also, if you have gemstones or crystals, do put those out, or do place them in a windowsill to be charged by the energy of that full moon. And if you have not tried or used moon water, I'll put a quick, simple how to create your own moon water in the description box, so do check that out. Capricorn, the full moon this month is going to be very emotionally charged for you. You are going to find ways to maintain balance between your mental and your physical health. One way that we can help maintain or find balance with that is by journaling. Journaling is a quick, easy, and efficient ways to help us find that balance. Or really sitting down with a close friend or a trusted family member that you can have a open, honest, heart-to-heart with no judgments, just to put your thoughts and your feelings and emotions into words this week is really going to be very important to you. And we start off with the Three of Swords, and that again is speaking to the emotional charge, the emotional energy that full moon is going to bring in for you. And so your emotions, your thoughts, and your feelings are really going to be heightened this week. And do not be surprised if you're somewhat tender, somewhat emotional, and maybe even be prone to maybe tears or acting out stressfully. Cancer, you are a water sign, so we add that water along with the energy of the moon. We can expect to be feeling that, to be experiencing that. And do know that that is there to help you and guide you. And it is driven, oh my gosh, by the 10 of Cups. And so it could be emotion, we cry because we're happy. We cry because of the joy that we're experiencing. And so I do see that this is as being a happy time for you as well. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading. And in your work life, oh, you know what? Before we go any further, let's start with the gratitude. Was it a couple of weeks ago, Cancer, that we started the little gratitude jar for the sign of Cancer? And I'm just going to write 3 little things down that I'm grateful for and put them in the gratitude jar. If you have not started your own gratitude jar, it's never too late for that. And I'm so happy we got our first snow. And I think that first snow is just a wonderful, beautiful way to really bring in the holiday season. And then for the second one, oh, and you know what? Christmas trees. I'm getting ready to put up my Christmas tree. And I love that Christmas tree. I'll leave that up way until the middle of January, way past the holiday season, just because I love the little, well, I'm prone to real trees, so I love the smell of the pine that it brings into the home. But also, just the lights on it really are a bright part to some of the colder winter drearier days. And cats. I love cats, and so I do have a cat, but I also have some cats that have been kind of hanging around outside, and so I have been naming them. I haven't been feeding them, but I've been naming them. But cats are fun to watch. Even when they're outside cats, they are fun for me to watch. And thank you for that. So again, with that gratitude jar, if at any time, especially during the darker winter days that I know are coming, I may just reach in and grab 1 or 2 of those and just read those to help remind me of the things that I am grateful for today. And we start off with this Empress card in your work life, in your professional life. And if we look closer at the Empress, we see she has the crown of the universe. She is the master of her environment. You are very skilled, very appreciated. So you appreciate what you do, and others that surround you appreciate what you do and appreciate your skill sets. And the Ace of Swords, knowledge, wisdom, information, highly organized. You are highly organized. Leaving behind, moving on to greener pastures. Perhaps, Cancer, you're wanting to add or you're wanting to learn something new. Something new in your work life. Bring something new into your career. Something that you haven't tried or experimented with before. Perhaps this is something that you've thought about periodically in the past, or it's been a fleeting thought in the past. But here I see that it's been coming into your thoughts on a fairly regular basis now, and you're wanting to learn something new, try something new, try something different. And it's not that you're unhappy with your situation that you're in now. It's just maybe that you're ready for a change. Ready for a change. And the King of Cups. No man is an island unto himself. No man is and why I say that, if we look closer at that King of Cups, we can see he is surrounded by water. His throne has almost become an island unto himself. And if we look really carefully there, we can see a ship in the background. And so perhaps you are wanting to try. You are a team player, and you've been working, and you've been working as a team, leader, really taking on the initiative to help those around you. But perhaps you're thinking at this time, it may be nice, it may be interesting to venture out on your own or to try something on your own. Try something on your own. And again, you are highly organized. And I think at this time, you are being a little more highly organized than usual, especially for this next few weeks, or especially for this holiday season. I really do see you organizing and arranging your schedule in such a way that you do have more time to spend on your personal life, more time to spend on home, both for alone time and also for gatherings of friends, gatherings of family members, and really making space in your calendar for your family and for your personal life. And you are highly admired by those that you work with. And so I do not see this as being a problem or being an issue. And that alone time, that space that you're making on your calendar for yourself, for your personal time, can be a way for you to put into words, for you to organize those feelings and emotions that are coming up for you at this time. Again, journaling and talking to a trusted friend or family member is a wonderful way to do that. And I do see you making time to do that. In your private life, in your personal life, slow, partnerships, contracts, agreement, peace and tranquility. Cancer, you are really feeling or experiencing the need for rest. That things that have been happening, things that have been occurring, have been emotionally draining for you, and you're really just needing to take a time out to process, time out for yourself. But it's almost like you're wanting to do that, and you're trying to do that, and you're arranging your schedule in which to do that. But there's one thing that needs to be cleared up in your private life, in your personal life, before you're going to be able to do that. Perhaps this is a talk, a conversation, expressing your thoughts and feelings, really putting it all out there, really putting it all on the line, so to speak. It looks like maybe you've been holding back or holding off. But Spirit is letting you know, the universe is letting you know that this is the time to just face it head on and clear the air. Face it head on and clear the air. And I see that, again, with this Nine of Pentacles, I really see that this conversation, when you clear the air, and in part simply because of the people skill set that you do have, that you do possess, I really do see it working out better than you have anticipated. And again, that does play back into the energy of the full moon in Gemini for you. And the tender heart, the feelings. And, we can experience feelings of extreme joy and feelings of extreme sadness at the same time. But I see you really embracing that and really working through that and really coming to terms with those emotions that you're experiencing, because those feelings and those thoughts and emotions that you're experiencing really do have to do with the ending of something, so something new can begin. We start with the Ace of Wands. What am I thinking? The Knight of Wands, which is passion, desire. And the King of Wands, mastering that passion, that desire. The Queen of Swords, cutting ties. You're going to be cutting ties with something that you are going to become aware of. So I think you're going to find that there's something or a situation, or maybe even you've been feeling emotions and you're not quite sure where they're coming from. You are going to see and gain knowledge why that is. And so, Cancer, the full moon for you this week is going to be a perfect time for emotional cleansing. Do try an emotional cleansing ritual or an emotional cleansing ceremony. And it really could be as simple or as easy as doing a nice little ritual in the shower. Start with your crown chakra. Let that water bring in cleaning, cleansing white light. And just by acknowledging and bringing in that cleaning and cleansing white, and then just work your way down through your chakras. And that in the shower is a nice little simple quick ritual that you can perform. So you know what, I think I'm going to post that ritual in the description box, Cancer. You check out that description box for that ritual. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. You have a blessed week.